Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Friday, March 2nd, 2018. Okay, my husband says something very often that I gotta start checking my look. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but it's looking raggedy here. I need to start checking that before I come on TV with y'all. I need makeup, people. He says something often that I think of, and he lives it. Good evening, Deb. He says, look, it's not hard to repeat me. Good morning, Bridget. It's not hard to repeat me. And what he means by that is he comes and he works with hundreds of people. Okay, he works with, and over the years, tens of thousands of people he works with as a personal trainer. He owns his own fitness center. But what he does, what he means by that is when he's working with different people and all these different personalities and different needs and different desires, different goals that he works with, if he were to manipulate himself and contort himself into everybody's whim of doing things and what they believe is best, he would never get anything done successfully. So he just sticks with himself, a tried and true and proven quantity, and says, okay, yeah, I'm just going to do me. So it's not hard to repeat. He never has to remember, oh, wow, did I think like that? Would I have contort? No, he just repeats himself. And so I named this one Repeat Authenticity because I've come across a couple of people who are basically living a lie lately. Good morning, good afternoon, and evening for all who are joining me. Living a lie is what they're doing. It takes so much energy, it takes so much effort to look good instead of just being good. It's just do right. You're trying to have this appearance, this facade out there. Hey, Marilyn. It's a facade. It's like in relationships, if the relationship is raggedy, but you put on an air as soon as you step out in public and it's, oh, and yes, sweetheart, and all this kind of stuff, and you just finished cussing each other out 2 minutes ago. But the camera lights are on, and so it's action instead of doing the work. Because what I have come to understand, the more people I work with, the more people I watch and observe and learn, is the same amount of energy and effort that it takes to put up a front. If you just redirected that energy, those efforts, those resources, if you just redirected them into strengthening the relationship, building the relationship, fixing the mess, instead of putting up a front. You know, we spend a lot of time, and the reason I'm saying is, if I haven't said it lately and you're new to my perspective, too many of us are losing. And it breaks my heart to see people losing in life when they've got everything they need. They have the intellect, they have the desire, they have the hunger. They just don't quite know the how behind it. They sometimes don't see far enough. Sometimes their vision is too narrow. Again, I spoke a couple of perspectives ago about many of us are not even dreaming. We're just replicating what we see. And if we only see this big, that's as much as we think we rate. That's as much as we think we can go for and shoot for and dream about. It's not even a dream. It's just replicating something that we saw. So we have to see more. What I'm saying is we're losing in life. I mean, but nobody wants to be a loser. So you put up this facade, you know, fake it till you make it. I despise that because it perpetuates a lie. Well, just front long enough and maybe hopefully you'll get it. No, there is another option. We can simply do the work. We can simply drop all pretenses of allowing other people to dictate to us. Let me tell you this very quick story. I think I have a couple of minutes. Years ago, my husband and I sold our home in one part of California, and we were going to wait about a year or so to build up our money before we got what we, deem our dream home. Okay, we didn't even know what it was. We still had to find it. During that year, we moved into a trailer. Now, I did not grow up in a trailer. I had never lived in a trailer. That wasn't my lifestyle. But we moved into a trailer because we saved. It allowed us to save a tremendous amount of money. I'm talking like 6 figures that we were able to put down on our home. It allowed us to save money. It was years later that a dear friend said to me, I got to tell you, Holly, I can tell you now. We were out in the backyard having a cookout and doing something with the youth. And she said, I got to tell you, I laughed at you. I laughed at you behind your back saying, she in a trailer. Ain't no way in the world. Little did I know that you were in prep mode. Y'all were preparing and you had a plan so that you could have all this. And I say that to say that year we were in the trailer, it never once occurred to me to be embarrassed, to take up my time, to take up my energy, to come up with this big old story. Well, the reason why we did, okay, that's a waste of time. It would have been a waste of energy. It would have been a distractor. It would have been a distractor for me to come up with this concoction of a story just so that I wouldn't be embarrassed or just be trade-offs. Trade-offs. Thank you. Trade-offs. So what I'm telling you is we do not have to live a lie. The same energy, the same direction, the same focus that it takes to create this facade could be redirected so that we can live it. We don't have to pretend to be happy. Do the work. Figure out what makes you happy and be happy. You don't have to pretend to have money in your pocket. Do the work. Delay some stuff. Delay your gratification and get the real money in your pocket. It's easy to repeat authenticity. If you're not trying to live a lie, if you're not trying to live a facade, if you're not concerned about, what they gonna think about me? I only drive. Okay. So we have to get to that point. Thank you, Mel. That's a good word, a trade-off. Okay. Everything, these overnight wonders that you think we see, no, it took about 10 years for them to become an overnight wonder. Nothing happens instantaneously. It doesn't work like that. And I just want to stress, I want to encourage you that you have what it takes. I promise you. The reason I can absolutely say this with certainty, like a money back guarantee, is because if you've got the rumble, that is the indication that you have the ability, you have the capability. Now, you might have to develop the discipline. You might have to develop the strategy. Get off quick, get off easy. You don't have to look like you got it going on. That can be your reality. You don't have to continue losing in areas of your life. I know we don't. So again, it's my husband says it's easy to repeat me. So I say it's easy to repeat authenticity. Stop faking it. Stop putting up the facade in the front. Do the work. Do the work. Okay. Whew. I guess I had that on my chest. I had to get it off because I don't like to see people lose. That's what it is. I'm tired of seeing people all around lose when you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay, now for real, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, have a phenomenal weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Use the weekend to get a plan together. Okay, it's the beginning of March. Get a plan together. Let's march on to success. Until next time, take real good care. Share the video if you believe someone can be encouraged, strengthened, impacted by it. Help me share the video.